Missing. All right. What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Ace Metaphor, and this is the Ace Metaphor podcast coming to you live on Facebook, YouTube, the whole nine. I got a question from our audience member. The question is, where do I meet qualified men? PSA to all the women asking where the qualified men are in 2024. Listen, get out the house if you want to meet a spouse. Too many of you all are asking for God to bless you a man, but you are in your house every Friday night, Saturday night. You don't go nowhere. You go to the same couple paces and you go home and you're wondering why you ain't met your man. Sometimes you got to get out the house. Sometimes you got to put a little social in your anti-socialness. Most of you guys are quality catches. Most of you guys got your head on straight. You just too introverted in order to find your man. You keep thinking your man is going to be delivered to your front door, and it ain't going to happen. Sometimes you got to get out and mix and mingle if you're not trying to be single. If you're ready to put a ring on your finger, sometimes you got to get out the house. The house, that bed, is the enemy of relationships. Be honest. That streaming site you watching is the enemy of you actually meeting your Mr. Right. And some of you guys don't see that. You're not computing. Listen. Most of you all are catches that nobody can see because you cooped up in your house. And I get it. It's dangerous outside. It's dangerous outside, Ace. It's strangers out there, Ace. You don't understand. It's cold outside, Ace. I ain't trying. But listen, in order for you to meet the man God got for you, sometimes you got to be in a place where that man is looking. The Bible talks about he who finds a wife finds a good thing. But boo, that don't mean you got to bury yourself underneath your sheets on Friday night. That don't mean you got to make his job as hard as fuck to do. Maybe you need to throw that man a hit. You who, I'm over here. I find that most of the problems in finding a qualified man start with you getting out the house, sparking conversations, looking like you want to be talked to. And I get it. I don't want to be that man to say smile more. I'm not being that man. I'm just saying spark more conversations, being more social in social settings. You know what I'm saying? Get out your house. Try different spots, try different cities. Get out the house if you want to meet a spouse. Where are the quality men, Ace? Outside. They outside. They outside. They outside your front door. And here's the thing. Y'all don't want to marry no postman, no UPX man, no FedEx man, even though that FedEx man making money now. They making money now. Y'all ain't trying to marry those men. So if you want, listen, I'll say this, and I'm going to put it blankly before I move on to the second reason you can't find a qualified man. Because the second reason you can't find a qualified man is actually more important than the first reason. All right? But before I move on to that, think about the type of man you want. And think about where and what places that type of man frequents. If you want a man that's in shape, go to the gym. Matter of fact, the gym girlies be cleaning the fuck up nowadays. The gym girlies be getting all the niggas. They be getting all the niggas. All of the niggas. The gym girlies be cleaning up. Hit the gym. If you want you a man that's in corporate, hit a happy hour downtown. You feel me? Go to a business conference. You feel me? You got to, the one thing that I think trips women up, especially in 2024, is that you think it makes you feel thirsty. Hold on. What really trips women up in 2024 is that you think it makes you look thirsty by showing effort, by putting yourself out there, by shooting your shot. It don't make you thirsty. Baby girl, if you want that ring, sometimes you got to go after it. You got to go after it. You went after your degree, your car, your crib, everything in life that you wanted. But yet when it comes to dating, you so passive. You so passive. He gonna find me. Help that nigga. Help him. Help him. Help. He who finds a wife finds a good. Help him. God never said you couldn't wear lights and light up shoes and neon jacket. God never said you couldn't help that man pick you out the crowd. But y'all just think I ain't trying that hard for a man that's gonna love me the rest of my life, and I'm gonna have children with, and we're gonna have a house, and we're gonna build our dreams together, and we're gonna love and support each other for the rest of our lives. And on my deathbed, he gonna be right there. I ain't gonna try that hard for that type of man. Fuck, if he want me, he should come get me. Head ass. I mean, think about that. You're literally talking about yoking yourself with a man that's going to love you for the rest of your life, a man with whom you want to have children with, a man with whom you want to support your dreams and you support his, a man in which the best part of your morning is waking up to him. But yet that man ain't worth you getting out the house on a Friday night. That man ain't worth you, I don't know, being a little bit social in certain situations. That man ain't worth you carving out time per week in order to be dating, to be actively looking for a date. That man ain't worth it. You want a man to share the rest of your life with? You want a whole fucking husband, but you only want to give part-time effort, and some of y'all ain't doing that. In order to get that degree, you gave all effort. You studied wee hours of the night, went to class, clinicals, all that in order to get that degree. To keep that job, you give 40 or 50 hours to that job. But when it comes to dating, you give your leftover scrap time. And you don't initiate. And you're wondering why you ain't got a whole husband. You giving half-ass effort. Foolish is the person that think that they can give half-ass effort to anything and get a whole result. And y'all wondering why you getting half attention from a man. Because you only putting in half the effort yourself. You wondering why you keep getting these men that's emotionally stunted with their growth. It's because you're not giving your all to the dating situation. It don't make you look thirsty going out the house, being more social, shooting your shot if you see you need to. That don't make you thirsty. That just means you're a woman that knows what they want and you going after that shit. Why do I keep attracting these dusty ass niggas, Ace? Well, why don't you go after the type of men that you are attracted to? Instead of waiting for the men that just find you attractive enough to come talk to you physically, right? So this man doesn't know anything about you, but you want to rely on how you look in order to attract a man instead of your personality, instead of those other things that's beyond superficial. I'm just saying, put that on display more. Go to karaoke night. You write poetry, go to an open mic night. You feel me? If you hoop, go to an open gym. If you lift, go to a gym. And when you lifting and you see a man you like, spark a motherfucking conversation. Ooh, did you see that Cowboys game yesterday? And watch that nigga start talking. Let me tell you something. I feel I'm a qualified man. I'm a quality man. I feel like women don't shoot they shot enough. Therefore, the women that do stand out. Now, I gotta still think you cute. You know what I mean? Don't be dusty trying to shoot your shot at me, girl. Who the fuck are you? Girl, look, stop it. Now stop it. You better stop it now. You know what I mean? But if you cute, got your head on straight, got shit going on with you. Yeah. Anywho, let's get to reason number 2 you can't find a quality man. The sad part about 2024 is, oh shit. It's about to happen. The saddest part about 2024 is what's keeping you away from that qualified man you're looking for is that toxic man you keep entertaining is blocking your view. Sometimes the reason you ain't met your Mr. Right is because you keep sitting on the lap of your Mr. Wrong. You got that man in your DMs. You got that man in your inbox. You are entertaining, going back and forth, trying to build a man instead of leaving that man so you can find a man that can't. so you can find a man that can. You keep dealing with men that won't instead of a man that can. You keep dealing with men that can't instead of a man that can. And you're wondering why you can't find a quality man because you keep entertaining toxic, narcissistic men that leech from you. That's the reason. The number one reason you can't find your quality man is because you held on to Mr. Wrong for far too long. Let's call it what it is. How can a quality man find you when you hidden in the bosom of a man that can't appreciate you? That don't do nothing but distract you. That gave you a kid and bounced. That stressed you out. That makes your weight fluctuate. And you're wondering why you can't find a good man. Because you keep fucking insta-stocking and stocking the socials of a man that ain't giving you or paying you no fucking attention. That's the number one reason half y'all can't find quality men. It's because you sticking around with the wrong men too fucking long. You give him 68 chances to fuck up. You give him years of your life hoping he turns back into the mask that he wore to get you in the first place. That's the reason you ain't found your quality man. And if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. You spent more time in your life with toxic men than healthy men. Keep it a buck. You gave your body to more toxic men in your life than you did healthy men. That child you carried was probably for a toxic man and not a healthy one. And you're wondering why you can't find a qualified man. A qualified man. If you want to find a qualified man, you have to let go as soon as you realize the nigga you entertaining ain't one. Don't trick yourself into believing he can. Don't give him chances to eventually get his shit together. Don't wait and for him to go to therapy. None of that shit. If you want a quality man, quit entertaining dusty ass niggas. Right now, is somebody on this live thinking about getting some dick tonight attached to a toxic man? Right now on this live, there is a woman texting toxic dick right now as we fucking speak. I mean, I ain't trying to add no bodies, so I'm going to just go what I know. And wondering why you can't attract a quality man. My question is, do you even want a quality man? And if that's what you want, why the fuck you trying to force that on a man that ain't clearly that? You feel me? And yeah, I'm about to hurt some feelings. I'm about to hurt some feelings. I already know what's about to happen. Let me order my tropical smoothie, because after I order this smoothie, I'm about to hurt some feelings. It is about to happen. I've been on a tropical smoothie kick, y'all. Trying to get my fruit and I don't need to rush it. Y'all see my dog? Look, let's rewind. Let's rewind. Let's rewind. Let's rewind. Let's rewind. All I'm saying is, stop sacrificing, giving years of your life, tears, and children to men that clearly won't or can't. You have spent more time in your life with men that won't do better or can't do better than you have with men that can, that don't need to, because they already up to par. When you gonna stop treating your heart like it's a charity case? When you gonna start going and realizing that part of dating is disqualifying unqualified people? Some of you guys start dating because you are ready for love, but you're not ready to reject people that ain't ready to give you what you need. You are ready to get into some shit. You don't know how to get out of it. Your problem is you don't know how to break up. Your problem is you don't know how to fucking walk away. Your problem is you don't know how to look somebody in their face and say, when it comes to dating, I'm too good for you. And until you are at that space, don't date. Do not date. You know why? 98%. That's a false. I don't know the percentage, but let's just go with it. Most men out here is pretending to be together, pretending to be good, pretending to actually be interested in you outside of your box, and they ain't. You know that, I know that, the world knows that. But if you're not prepared to walk away when that nigga finally takes his mask off, then what you gonna do is put yourself in fucked up situations. You are prepared to love, you ain't prepared to walk away. And that's your fucking problem. Don't date until you ready to do both. You got to be as ready to walk away from unqualified people as you are to love qualified people. You understand that? You got to be as willing to tell a motherfucker they can't waste your time and set boundaries as you are drawing closer to a person that won't. My point is, too many of y'all are ready to date. Not enough of y'all are ready to walk away. Period. And when you're not ready to walk away, what do? Stay and try to make it work. But every time you try to fit the square peg of your heart through the round hole of that toxic nigga, don't you lose shades of yourself because you ain't willing to walk away. Don't you give chance after chance after chance to this man to become something, honestly, you should have waited for. And don't you lose valuable time in the process. What I'm trying to say is, I know you ready to love, but are you fucking ready to leave? And if you ain't ready to leave, don't start dating, because there's too many men looking to take advantage of a woman like you. Ooh, niggas are licking their chops to meet a woman that's qualified, that's good, that can love, but don't know how to walk the fuck away. What? You meaning to tell me you qualified, you look good, your hair is even, you stay in shape, you got a crib, a car, you got everything I'm looking for, but you don't know how to walk away if I start acting toxic? You don't know how to leave me if I can't keep up the pretending to be a good guy? You gonna give me 68 chances to fuck up? What? You're the girl of my dreams. The sad part is, you are the girl of many men's dreams. But the problem is, you don't know how to walk away from niggas that's the man of your nightmare. Of your nightmares. That's the man of your nightmares. That is your problem. What good is it if you are the woman of his dreams, if that man is the man of your nightmares? And what good is it if you can't wake up and see the fucking truth? You can't wake up and walk your ass out of that relationship. So until you get that lion in you, that lion, and you ready to walk away from some toxic shit, stay your ass at home. Stay at home. If all you ready to do is love, but you ain't ready to leave, sit your ass at home. Because all you're going to do is get taken advantage of and hurt. Good men and toxic men in the beginning look the same. So you need to be prepared to walk the fuck away when you find out that man ain't who he said he was. I can hear y'all now. But I love him. I wouldn't want somebody to give up on me. But God loves that. How would you feel if you? Some of y'all make so many excuses for this man, for these men, that they don't even have to no more. I'm gonna repeat that. Some of y'all make so many excuses for these men that they don't even have to no more. But, and that's y'all problem. You got a man, you got to use the word but after everything you say. I mean, he loves me, but he treats you like shit. I mean, he got a vision, but currently he ain't doing nothing. But you found you a but man, not an and man. He loves me and appreciates me. He loves me and he's considerate. He loves me and he's emotionally intelligent. You got the but nigga. He loves me, but he hurts me. He loves me, but he cheats. He loves me, but we don't communicate well. And you be sticking up for the but man instead of your and man, and you're wondering why you keep subtracting happiness out of your life. That man is not an addition, and adds. When a man brings and to the equation, he adds to your life. He elevates. He helps you get to new heights. You both get that dream you want. But when you say but so much, when you're describing this man, he is subtracting. Oftentimes when you find you a but man, don't he subtract happiness from your life? Don't he subtract the little bit of sanity you got left? Don't he subtract the opportunities you have because you sacrificing for a man that don't sacrifice for you back, that don't reciprocate, that don't pour into you? You found you a but man. Anytime you got to say, he loves me, but that nigga is subtracting from your life. Period. This is why you find men that has the and. He loves me and he's financially stable. He loves me and he has self-discipline. He loves me and he's a great father. That and adds to your life. That but subtracts. So if you tired of subtracting your opportunities, subtracting yourself, love, everything. If you tired of subtracting, you got to drop that man that only brings buts to your life. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that's how Mary had a little lamb. And that's how Mary. That's how Mary had a little lamb. That's how Mary had a little lamb, a little lamb, little lamb. Now Mary had a little lamb. Okay. Life is too short to be giving more chances to toxic niggas. Repeat after me, please. Is church and service? Life is too short to be giving chances to toxic niggas. Just is. And here's the sad part about this. Oftentimes you are overextending yourself for a man that doesn't reciprocate. You are giving out of your lack, not even your surplus. You're not loving this man with time you can afford to lose. You're not giving this man effort that doesn't tax you. That if he left, it would be of no consequence. Oftentimes you are digging in the very essence of your being to give something you ain't even got for yourself for a nigga that can't appreciate it. You are giving pieces of yourself to a man that barely texts your ass back. That can't love you right if he even tried. It'd be different if you had it to give. You had the time to give. You gave him an hour, so fucking what? You are getting babysitters. You are taking time away from your studies, getting a degree, a better job, the gym, your meditation, your relationship with God in order to be with a man that doesn't see your fucking worth. Wake the fuck up. All the sacrifices you doing for that man, you can't even afford to do. You holding him down, but you ain't built yourself up in years. Talking about you gonna support his fucking dreams. Did you even achieve yours? That's the problem with some of y'all women in 2024. You so eager to build a fucking man, to hold a man down, to be his rib. that you don't realize you ain't got yours. You love this man way more than you love you. You sacrifice for this man way more than you sacrifice for yourself. You believe in his dreams way more than you believe in yours. You always see the best in that man, and you always see the worst in you. It would be different if this man viewed you the same way. That the sacrifices you made for him was worth it because he makes equal sacrifices for you. When you poured everything you had into him, you don't feel depleted because he is pouring everything he has into you. That is not the man you're with. That's why you feel drained, because no one's pouring into you. Stop. Please. Stop giving what you ain't got to give to men that can't, won't, or don't know how to appreciate it. That don't know how to do it back. That don't know how to truly love you. You got to fucking stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. You got to stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop now. Now, stop. You gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Anyway, my tropical smoothie is almost here. And I done listen, I done whooped y'all asses a little too much tonight. I don't want to get unfollowed. I was Uncle Ace today. I apologize. I apologize. I'm done. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I apologize. For Instagram, if y'all want to rewatch this, the replay is on Facebook or YouTube. You can watch it whenever. If y'all want to watch it, the replay is on Facebook or YouTube. Okay. I love you guys, man. Y'all want to do this again tomorrow? Let's do this again tomorrow. I love you guys. Peace. Instagram, y'all stay right there.